1, blast off. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Tales from the Geek. I am Aaron the Mechanic.
And I'm Dr. Googzilla. How's it going?
It's good, man. Oh, you know what's funny? You know how we have the emojis now that we play with on this, or that you have? We have teams at work, and I think I've told you that one time I was on a call with somebody and they used their hands and fireworks happened when they were actually angry. It's super funny. Well, now people are using it in everyday calls. Like they're like, yeah, or they're like, it's so funny. I love it.
Is it working? There we go.
There we go. Welcome to the show, Fireworks and Hearts. Yes.
How do I get there's a way to get a one thumbs up thing. I don't know.
Yeah, it's just like that, but not for me. Just for you, Googs. Fancy Googs. There you go. Thumbs way up. We've got some news. We've got some comics. I guess we could start it off though with, did you have anything crazy go on this past weekend? Did you have some fun? Do anything exciting, Googs?
No, it was delightfully uneventful. Sometimes you just need nothing. You just need a nice nothing weekend.
Yeah, I feel you on that. I feel like that was all of April pretty much, except for one weekend when I was gone. Like all of April, each weekend, I was just like, I could do something or not.
Or put on some comfy pants and watch TV.
That's mostly the one. That's the one. We did our sprinkle on Saturday, and we did a donut theme since it's like sprinkled donuts, and then also we do not know the gender, so we were trying to be funny. But yeah,
what's a sprinkle?
For a second child, because the first one's a shower, and so then you don't need all the same stuff, so it's just like a sprinkle to fill in the.
That second kid, being the second born in my family, I understand. Whatever, you got all this stuff here.
Yeah, except for it's been 5 years, so it was definitely whoopsies.
You're we threw away all that stuff. We didn't think.
Yeah, that's all right. It'll be coming back around. So that was fun, but it's really funny because we had some balloons that were up on the wall, and all day one day I had the balloons. My background was blurry, but you could see one of the donut balloons, and it looked like a little halo over my head. I just didn't take it down. I just left it all day.
Saint Aaron of the Blessed Pastry.
Exactly. That is correct.
Honey dip be thy name.
It was pretty funny. Yeah, someone took a screenshot and they're like, "Are you at a Kentucky Derby? What's going on?"
The guy behind you, the donuts attacking. No.
What's happening?
That is a fight I'm willing to take.
Yeah, today I was like, all right, taking at least that one down. The other two can still hang in the background. Hey, Gary.
Gary, what's up? Yo.
Good to see you. Well, we get some news. I can get going on that. So I don't know if you watched Knives Out. I watched the first one. I haven't watched the second one.
Oh,
yet.
You haven't watched the second one? Oh, I love. Yeah, the whole Knives Out series is good. Yeah.
Well, their third one was now announced. They're going to have a third one, and Jeremy Renner is actually going to be.
Yeah. Apparently, it's the only cast. I mean, obviously. Oh my God, I've lost track of his name now. James Bond is Daniel Craig. He's of course coming back, and but yeah, the only other person is Jeremy Renner that they've officially announced. So I can't wait. I love this Knives Out series is great.
Solid. Yeah,
and Gary, yes, Godzilla -1 is amazing. It is also finally on Netflix. So Rick, go watch Godzilla -1.
Check it out.
They even have an English dub track for anybody who doesn't like to read while they're watching a movie.
Oh, there we go. Rick says, sprinkles. Yes. Well, donuts are delicious. So.
Wait. So what do they call the third child?
I think you just do a sprinkle again. Then you just say SOL.
It's just a dribble. Hi, Mom.
Yeah. Dribble.
There's people that have 10 kids. By the 10th one, nobody shows up. They're just listen.
Or a drizzle, I guess.
Now you're just being. Oh, they announced Josh Brolin. Oh, nice.
Hey, Marilyn.
Hey, Marilyn.
Who announced Josh Brolin?
I assume for Knives Out.
Oh, oh,
Well,
oh, oh. I
the
missed
latest
that.
one. I forget the title. It's got a long title. It's like
Yeah.
something
Oh,
the
I'm sure
dead man, something
I'll
like that.
find it. Well, it's one of these. Oh no, never mind. It just says, "Oh, you're right. Josh Brolin is joining Knives Out 3." Was my other piece of news, but I ignored that and went for Jeremy Renner. It's cool.
You're like Hawkeye over Thanos. I understand.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry about that, I guess. Sorry, not sorry, actually. He's now that he's healed. Saying glazed of Sprinkleton. Thanks, Chad. That's exactly who I am. I love it. Oh my goodness. All right. So other news, the official trailer for Venom: The Last Dance is out. So
Yeah,
check it out.
that came out of nowhere. Like yesterday, I'm just puttering around my studio, and I get a text like, did you see the Venom trailer? And I was like, no, I wasn't even sure they had finished filming, but I watched it, and it's listen, I'm a lifelong Spidey fan, so it's kind of like I'm not like the Venom films are all right. You know, it's still they made Venom too goofy for me. I mean, there's a couple parts in the trailer that I kind of laughed out loud, but other than that, I'm just kind of like, all right, what's the deal here? Is it because there's a part in the trailer, if you look, that where they are, that's the MCU. They shouldn't like. There's a whole scene like remember in it was the end of No Way Home or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
where the after credits you've got Venom is like in the bar and then he gets teleported back,
Oh,
but then
yes. I
but then
forgot
you
about
see
that.
the little symbiote just like creeping
Yep.
across the bar. Well, you see that scene, it creeping across, and then somebody puts a glass jar over it.
Yep.
So I'm just kind of like, so where are we right now in this? You know,
Is it there?
I agree, Chad. The
The
Venom
Venom
movies are
movies are
like
like
Diet
Diet
Coke.
Coke Spider-Man movies. Some people would say that that means it's the better version, but
Ugh,
that would not
ugh,
be me. That would
ugh.
not be me. I would not be one of those Diet Coke fans.
Do you like Coke but want a horrible aftertaste and like
and want to just wish you had a real Coke with real
yeah,
sugar.
no, that just makes you just be like, you know what? I'm just gonna get rid. I watched I think the first episode of the Mayor of
I
Kingsport
did
with
not
Jeremy
watch
Renner.
that.
It's
Do
another
you recommend?
Tyler Sheridan show, so it's
Is
it's
it
got to be good.
recommended? Is it coming recommended or not recommended? Is the question.
Gary, I'm still I you know I'm a Crystal Pepsi man. I
Oh,
have
what a Pepsi Max, Pepsi fan. All right,
15-year-old Crystal Pepsi in my basement that I regularly enjoy, and even
what
though it
is a
makes me
Crystal Pepsi?
you don't remember okay, listen, I'm not that old that you
No,
could
I
call
just
me
am
out on
more on
Chris.
the Coke spectrum versus Pepsi, so
You don't
that's
remember
probably
Crystal Pepsi was clear Pepsi. It was Pepsi that
why.
was clear.
I'm googling it right now.
She
Oh, I do remember this. Whoa, but doesn't taste different, right?
no, it tastes different.
It does.
It does.
I
It
never
does.
tried it, but I do remember it.
I tried it once and it was kind of like, no, I'm good. I'm good. Keep my Pepsi brown.
Got to get my teeth nice and stained.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, see, Chad thinks it
Oh,
was good. So
hey.
now man, too bad we can't create a poll right now and just be like Coke or Pepsi, and then apparently Crystal Pepsi because that is a thing. Try
Pepsi
Pepsi Max. It
Pepsi
hits different.
Max, is that like an energy drink style Pepsi? I can't drink energy drinks. I'll be like reshingling my roof at like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Googs, it's time for the show, and he's like reporting live from my roof.
Hey everybody! Comments are just like, could we get him to sit down? I'm just pacing back and forth. It's like,
Oh no! Oh no! Those are fighting words, Rick. Sounds like those are fighting words in the chat.
oh, Rick is a diehard Coca-Cola man.
Yeah, I'm a Dr. Pepper and definitely Coca-Cola. That's my thing. All right. So now since we were on the Spidey train, I don't know if you saw the note from the Spider-Verse producers, but they promise no generative AI will be used in this third movie. So when they say won't be used in this third movie, does that mean it was used in the second movie?
No, they did because
I'm
this
just
is
kidding.
Yeah, this is in response to like the Sony president being like, "Why wouldn't we use AI? It'll make things cheaper and easier. It'll take all the
Uh,
artistic soul out of everything, but we save a couple bucks."
yeah. Okay, that makes sense. So it's more of a reaction,
Is a
which is good
reaction to like
because
what?
yeah, it'll make people also have a reaction.
Mm-hmm.
That is for sure. Well, cool. Um, August 16th, Alien Romulus comes out. So if you're an Alien fan,
This one looks pretty good. Like those like prequels. It's like I didn't need to know how the aliens came to be. It was just like they're aliens. They're on a planet. That's their planet. They're aliens.
ta-da,
We
yeah,
poke the egg, and John Hurt exploded, and we got aliens. And then
ta-da,
Sigourney Weaver got to make 4 films.
yes, and still be a legend.
Oh
Um,
yeah. Like
Chad says,
she could do one now. I'd still watch it.
oh, 100%. Chad says that means the hands will be drawn properly. That is accurate, man. That is
No more like extra. Just like no, this picture's not AI. I don't know why do people keep saying that.
yeah. I went to Etsy to have something like commissioned, and I totally got some proofs back, and I'm like, this was obviously AI. Look at the hands. Look at the hand. I'm like,
And then like the teeth, and then like it's like the people's faces are always like this. But then if you count, then you
it's
get like,
totally natural.
I got my extra hands. I've got an extra thumb. I don't know what I've done.
The title of this episode is Googs and the mechanic end up going AI.
Yeah,
AI
yeah, it is.
generated.
It's like, and so the comics this week.
Your hands look great. Okay, let's see. Oh, there's another first trailer for The Legend of Lara Croft. I believe it's an anime.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, that just dropped. But where is it? Oh, it's on Netflix. October 10th is when it premieres. So that'll be interesting. But yeah, yes, it is an anime. Don't
Oh,
not
do you
live
know?
action.
Allow me to interrupt you, but something that just it dropped on Disney Plus, I think, either Friday or this weekend, that you really need to see is Jim Henson Idea Man. It's a documentary on Jim Henson, creator of the Muppets and just everything
Love,
that was
yes.
everything that was good and pure about our childhood, and
Yes.
it is amazing. It's like an hour and 45 minutes. It covers like from like when he started to his death, and they show like I had heard about Jim Henson's funeral. I never actually saw it. They show you, and it's just, you're just sitting there. You're just kind of like, I wasn't gonna cry. How are you gonna cry? You know, but it's you're just like, why, universe? Why'd you have to take Jim Henson from us? So I highly recommend checking that out.
That is. I'm glad you recommended that. I did not even know it existed.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that is.
Chuck, Idea Man is great. Yeah,
Is that what it's called?
yeah. It's Jim Henson Idea Man.
Check it out. Oh yeah, Chuck. Can't forget this too. Starting
Oh
so
yeah,
soon, Acolyte. We know what we'll all be doing tonight.
yeah. That's right. That's right. It's
Watching Acolyte.
I'm
Hey.
I'm on Eastern Standard Time, so yeah, but it just goes live whenever. Like it's 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, so it'll be what 8 o'clock for you,
Yeah, that's right.
6 o'clock for the West Coast. I can count backwards from 3. Yeah, that's right. 2 episodes.
That's right. 2 hours. Hours is right. Yeah, 2 episodes. Time to binge 2 in 2
More
seconds.
lightsabers, more Sith. Yes.
They didn't say show anything from dinosaurs other than was he involved in dinosaurs too?
You know what? They didn't show anything from dinosaurs. I'm sure they do mention that, like when he bought the creature shop in it was in England, in London, and he just said they mentioned that, like, if you had a movie and were looking for a creature, you came to the creature shop and shopped for your creature. And it's is just
Maybe they didn't have the rights to mention it since it's no, just kidding. Let's see. All right, last piece of news, last one. July 3rd, Beverly Hills Cop is going to be on Netflix.
that's right.
That
It's actually called like it's called like Beverly Hills Cop
Axel.
Axel F, right? It's a
Axel F. Oh, that makes more sense.
yeah.
It's not X-Elf, like Axe the Elf. I'm like, is that a holiday theme in July? Christmas in July? What's happening?
Just watching the movie, he's like, "What's going on? He's not putting bananas in any top ups. I don't understand."
It's getting all the elves. No.
He needs to be wearing like the exact same jacket. Like it is just ragged. It has been 40 years. He hasn't gotten a new one. But it looks like I did not know. Like I could have swore one of his two cop buddies, one of the actors, had died. But he's like, no. I watched the trailer. And was like, hey, all right, they got both of them back.
Or it's CGI.
AI.
Yeah, there you go.
Axel, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Goes to like put his.
Axel, I don't understand. What's going on here?
Oh, Chuck said, I think Henson was already deceased when Dinosaurs came out.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Well, damn. Maybe
yeah,
so.
great interviews with like Frank Oz and everybody who worked with the Muppets. You just like, it's like not a bad word to be said about them.
Love it. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. We would love for your friends to be our friends to be your friends. That was the news that we have for today. So we've got some comics though. So let me know when you want me to throw up. I'll get not throw up.
You can.
But like,
there's the morning sickness period over now.
Come on. It should be way done by now.
Now you're just milking it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's right. Yeah, let's see what fell off the truck. But actually, you could do the graphic first because I'll hit that first because we only got the one book I didn't get because I don't read the X-Men. I'm sorry, folks, if I got any X-Men. But
sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm a Spidey guy. What can you say? But okay, coming out this week is
know the news for sure on it.
Yep. This is X-Men 35, but legacy number 700. More importantly, it is the end of the latest storyline that started with House of X and Powers of X. They refer to it as the Krakoan era. It's where they lived on an island. They colonized Mars. It was a lot of like I said, I'm not a big X-Men reader, so there's a lot of times where I'd pick one up and be like, what are the X-Men doing? I'm just kind of like, I have no idea what this is. All right, but this is the end of that era and technically last issue, but they're coming out with brand new X-Men series. You're gonna get X-Men #1. Uncanny X-Men is starting over at 1. I think X Factor, and I think one more X title. So, mutant fans, don't worry, you'll be able to get many more #1s soon. But
rather than later.
Yeah, but that'll do it. That'll do it for the graphics. All right, let's see.
Did you see what Chuck said? He said
what?
Everyone said nice things except for that one Muppet that complained about the hand placement. Ha ha ha, Chuck! I see what you did there.
It's because Jim Henson wouldn't take off his watch. All right, folks. Let's see what comics are in what fell off the truck and what I'm reading tonight. Okay, so as always, latest issue of Amazing Spider-Man. Spidey.
Whoa, this looks cool.
Yep, fight the Sinister Six are back, the original Sinister Six, but there's a twist because they're not fighting the normal friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. They're fighting a Spider-Man that's basically been infused with the sins of Norman Osborn, and we're getting first Spidey Goblin, and it's I flipped through it and it's like, yeah, imagine a Spider-Man that did not hold back any punches and was basically insane, and that's what you're gonna get here. So that's a pretty cool one. So Spidey fans, check that out. Okay, the big one from the House of Ideas is the Ultimate Universe. We have Ultimate Spider-Man, which is a big hit title there. Ultimate X-Men and Ultimate Black Panther, they're all in third and fourth printing, so it's been a popular the new Ultimate series. So now we finally have the Ultimates. All right, basically this new Ultimate Universe's Avengers team. So you got Captain America, Lady Sif from Thor, Doctor Doom. Like I haven't read this yet. Like I said, fresh off the truck. Iron Man, Giant Man, and the Wasp is in there too. So this is all because the Ultimate Universe is basically a universe in which the maker who was the evil Reed Richards. Well, actually, the Reed Richards from the original Ultimate Universe that just went insane. He became a character called the Maker, and basically he survived the last like Secret Wars. It's how they got Miles Morales into 616. They basically destroyed that old Ultimate Universe, but the Maker and Miles Morales survived, and the Maker just basically was just like, okay, I'm going to find my own dimension, and in it, I'm going to make sure certain heroes never existed. That's why in Ultimate Spider-Man, Spider-Man is married, has 2 kids, well into his late 30s. By the time something happens, and he fulfills his destiny to become Spider-Man. So if you've been loving the Ultimate Universe, you're gonna love that.
Check it
Uh,
out.
Check it out. Okay, and then from Skybound and Image, they're continuing their Energon universe with the Transformers Void Rivals, and then GI Joe. Eventually, we're going to get a brand new GI Joe series. They're still continuing the original Larry Hama GI Joe Real American Hero. That's on issue 300 and something. But in the meantime, we're getting these 5-issue miniseries featuring standalone characters. The first ones we had Cobra Commander and Duke, and you got to see just like Duke like start off like he's like, no, there's transforming robots, and they're like, you're crazy. And then by the end of it, it's like, yeah, we know there are. We're forming a team called GI Joe to fight them, and then
Isn't
Cobra
that how it
Commander.
goes? It's like, shh, no, never. And then,
Don't worry about it. We got it, and you're on our team. And then you had Cobra Commander, which is basically like the origin of how Cobra Commander left Cobra-La and became and formed Cobra. So the latest one is Scarlet, featuring everybody's favorite Ginger from GI Joe. All right, so it's her standalone story. Can't wait to see where this goes. And then along with her, I don't think it's next week, but pretty soon we're getting the Destro miniseries. So that's going to be pretty cool. I will tell you that this does feature at the end the first Skybound GI Joe universe appearance of everyone's second favorite ninja in GI Joe. So check that out.
second favorite.
Okay, let's see.
No.
In my independence, I picked this up because first of all, the title is just long and great. Falling in Love on the Path to Hell. And no, Chuck. She's in it. Okay, so you also get the third favorite, but let's just say he dresses all in white. That's who I'm talking about. But okay, so from Image, we got Falling in Love on the Path to Hell. All right, the artwork in this is great, and it's the story of around the same time in history we had cowboys, and then across the globe we had samurai. So this is the story of a cowboy and a female samurai who both die at the same time in their respective war-torn areas and basically meet up in purgatory, and it's basically starts their adventure trying to get to the next side, whatever that may be. And it's described as like Western samurai, zombies, other undead,
Sounds like fun. A whole mix of all of it.
and romance. So if you like,
Oh, of course.
that, there you go. Like I said, it sounded very interesting. I was like, and you know me, I'll be like, I'll give the number one. If it draws me into that number one, I will continue. All right, then everyone's favorite little Clockwork Knight, Kento, is back in its third series, the final part of the Shrouded Man saga. But this is the first Kanto that is actually being published by Dark Horse Comics. So this is
what's going on there?
brand new miniseries. They swapped over from, I believe, IDW. Is either IDW or Boom, but I think it was IDW.
Is it the same creative team?
Same creative team, same writer, same artist, all that. Yeah. Just new corner box right there. And if you've liked the Kanto series, I believe there's been a few miniseries. It's fun. The art's great, and so check that out. Okay, and then lastly, I
But
mean, this
not
is
leastly.
lastly but not leastly, I picked this up because I've only ever seen these in like comic conventions, and I've never actually flipped through one. This is the facsimile edition of the first ever Mad magazine, which was a comic book
Ooh.
back in the day. I've never read it. I've never seen it. So when this came out, I'm just like, it is like a straight just
Oh,
copy
it's
of the
old
book,
school.
and it's like I'm like, oh my god, it's a comic and it's in color. And it's got all the great ads. So if you're a Mad Magazine fan, and we're always just like, what's the first Mad Magazine like? Yeah, check this out.
It looks like Chuck said, in reference to the previous book, zombie love, their hearts decay for one another.
But
Tee.
yeah, so that's all I got this week
Love it. Well,
for comics.
don't forget to like, comment, and share. We would love for your friends to be our friends and our friends to be your friends. One big happy family. Let's see. Mad was a comic by EC. Comics first Mad. The issue is number 24.
Oh, nice. Do you also know when did they start doing the folding back covers? I
Oh,
was just curious about that, like, because I'm just like, how did that come to be? Like they're in a meeting and there's like, I know what we can do with our back cover, our back inside cover. Let's make it so if you fold it in, it's a whole other thing.
a
I'd love to
whole
know,
nother
like,
thing.
what issue was the first time they did that?
That is a good question. If you know Rick, let us know. I bet he just knows the top of his head. Go and go. Do you have any shameless plugs, Dr.
I
Google?
have no shameless plugs other than, I mean, you can still get copies of my exclusive Feral number 1, 2, and 3 issues 1, 2, and 3 covers at Gamma Base Auctions. There's a nice link where you can go get all 3. I'll sign them.
He'll
I don't have any
sign
appearance.
them.
I
Sign
don't
them
have
and
any
everything.
don't have any appearances until July when I'll be at Plastic City, but I will be at Turficon also. So find me wherever you can, and
He'll be there.
I will sign whatever you want for free.
What about my socks?
I will sign your socks
I love it. I love it.
as long as you get them slabbed by CGC.
Damn. Oh my goodness. Well, we will see you guys live next week. We go live at 6:25 Central Time, and I'm getting
Wait,
pretty close to
wait,
due date. So
wait. Ooh, next Tuesday is my birthday. So come on, Aaron, come on. For my
what?
birthday, I
All
want a
right.
live on air, and
Water
that way
breaking.
yes, and that way we share birthdays, and I will be yes, it'll be my birthday brother and sister.
There we
Come on,
go.
Aaron, it's all I want for my birthday. Why are you being so selfish?
Well, maybe it'll happen. We'll see. We'll see. Well, so we will be here live at 6:25 on Goog's birthday. Goog's, you'll be here on your birthday? You gonna be here?
Oh yeah.
All right.
I have to
Sweet.
make sure if I don't want you to go live without me, and then the baby's born. I'll
And
throw
then
out the
you
show. I'll
missed
throw out the
out on
show.
all the fun.
I'll throw out the show. Just be like, boo. Oh,
Oh,
oh
you scared me too much.
no!
Oh my goodness.
But
Well, we will see.
until then, guys, have a great weekend.
And we will see you next week on
Next week.
Tuesday.
Actually, have a great week. It's only
Adios.
Tuesday. Bye.
Bye-bye.